Damn, I'm just drunk right now and just talking shit. But a few years back, um, my wife died, and I was devastated. I was. I was so lonely afterwards. Although I was lonely when I was with her, but I was more lonely without her. Um, no, but it's like I've had children. I have three. Two older. They're both adults now. Um, but then I have a younger one. He was stolen from me. There's nothing I can do right now to get him back. I'd love to have him back. That'd be awesome. But due process isn't a thing here in America anymore. So due process is a good thing. When it's being practiced. But if it's not being practiced, then damn, you should have your kid stolen from you. But anyways. But I'm not the one giving parenting advice. I'm not. I've got I've got a son who hates me. But so like after my wife died, my whole family, they just turned on me, and they tried to get me put into prison. Now I hadn't done anything wrong. Like I just like I wanted to get some land and grow some food, you know, and that's what I told them. But they were going to the cops and trying to tell cops like I'm a Ted Bundy type that wants to start a militia, which doesn't even make any sense because that well, not Ted Bundy, but the Unabomber guy. He said, "Oh, I'm a Unabomber guy that wants to start," but like the Unabomber wasn't trying to start a militia, so it was just like, and I'd never start a militia, nor would I ever join a militia, because like I've said it before, if I started a militia, then if 50 people were in my militia, then I'm pretty sure that 49 of them would be feds undercover, and most of them might not even know that the other guy's a fed, like shit. Multiple agencies will be coming after me. And if I join a militia, the same thing. You're gonna have just like feds everywhere. So I would never start a militia, nor would I join one. But that's not even me at all. I'm not trying to go out there and be political or martial. I'm just trying to live my life, and I just wanted to grow food because I don't trust the food that we're drinking. Like I'd love to make my own beer because I don't trust the beers that I'm drinking. And that's all I wanted to do. But they and so afterwards, I was just sad for like 2 years. For 2 years, it was inconsolable for what happened to me with my family. And I wasn't really surprised with my family because I had been away from them for like over 10 years. Because they're dysfunctional. Um, but I got back together with them after, or like right before my wife died. We all went down there. Um, and I was hoping that, because I love my family. I want the best for them, but they don't want the best for themselves. Um, they start all these unnecessary fights that I don't want to start. Like, hell, why am I fighting you? You're my family. I love you. I want to fight for you and with you. I'm not against you. But for those 2 years, I wasn't really sad because of my family, because I wasn't, at the end of the day, really surprised that my family would try to get me thrown into prison, even though I hadn't done anything wrong. And they were the ones who were doing something wrong, because they were trying to set me up, which is like against the law in some places. But I was mainly sad because of my daughter. Because my daughter, she was my favorite. She was always my favorite. Sorry, Damien. I love you too. No, I do. Like when that happened, it's like she just fucking stabbed me in the back. Right. And right now she probably like believes that like I've done something wrong. Like what have I done wrong? Like my son goes around like saying, why have I abandoned them? I'm like, why did you call the cops on me when I didn't do anything wrong? Like if you're gonna call the cops on me when I've done nothing wrong, then you're no longer my son. And you're no longer my daughter. And for me, that's where true healing began. That's where true healing began, because in the Jewish tradition, unlike all the Christians out there nowadays, unlike all the Jews out there nowadays, unlike all the Muslims out there nowadays, you're not Abrahamic at all. You are not Abrahamic at all. Because it's like the only true healing began when I let my children go. And that's part of the Jewish one of the Jewish rituals. It's like you have to give up your firstborns to God, and you have to let go of your children. You have to they're gonna be them, and you could try to raise them to be strong, but they may pursue a false strength of being on the honor roll in school. Like, ew. Ew. Pavlov's dogs. That's what we all are. Ew. Ew. Like, I didn't raise my children to salivate if some pathetic loser's patting them on the head and giving them an A+ or a raise or a promotion. Like, no. No, that's not how I raise my kids at all. I raise them to find respect from within, not from without. But that's where the healing began, when I began following the Abrahamic way, and just letting go. Like, I used to have 3 children, but now I only have 1, and he was stolen from me. But the other 2, they don't want to be my children, so I am not their father. And that's their choice, not mine. Letting go. We're too compassionate. And it's that compassion that leads you into a life of misery and toil. You have to be wise enough to only let God within your sanctuary and no one else.